with my buddy Chris Edwardson from Dallas, Oregon. Not Dallas, Texas.
Oh, it's little D.
Dallas, Oregon. We go back a lot of years. We just, on an earlier segment, we had Chris and Morris Wilkes. The three of us met in 1997, along with, in total, 32 couples.
Right.
And the subject of the meeting, we didn't know why. We all came in not knowing what to expect. And it was on the subject of sharing faith. And somehow people had found us. I have no idea really how they identified us. But the fact of the matter was, however they found us, all 32 of us, all 64 of us, we found out were actively sharing our faith every day.
It was like a class reunion of people that had never met before.
Wow.
But we all felt like we had been old friends. Within just a short number of hours. We had this epiphany. They're like me.
Yeah.
They get it.
Yeah.
Wow. This is cool because you could go years and not meet other people that seem to totally get this.
Well, Karen and I thought, of all of our friends, we kind of felt like we were the only ones that we were kind of odd, that we were doing this and having so much fun doing it. No one else seemed to have all that much interest. And also, we had a room full of people.
It was incredible. It was a real epiphany.
It was a reunion of people we had not met, but we were all family.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we've been that ever since, and we've only seen each other a couple of times since then. We bumped into each other at Pebble Beach one time. You're a car guy.
A couple times,
I like
actually,
you because you're a car guy, too, but personally because of your love for the Lord.
Yeah.
It's just been great. We've stayed in touch, and about 3 years ago when we really got serious putting this together, you were the first phone call. We called you and Morris and talked about it. And you've been ever since saying, come on, what's taking you guys so long? Get this going. We're working on it. And
urgently patient.
Yeah, that's right. Urgently patient. And, of course, we have other lives, too. And I got lots of other things I do with my life, and I enjoy all those as well. But
what an accomplishment, Barry. This is incredible. I think of the disparate lives of each of us and how different we are and where we live and what we do. And yet we've come together at this moment in this facility, and I'm very excited about where God's going to lead us.
You are a physician.
Yes, family physician, country doctor, basically.
Country doctor.
For 30 years.
But family practice. Mm-hmm. Do you have a mission field there or what?
Every day. I never know what's coming through the door. And the Lord, it's not just in the practice, which is, of course, a huge advantage because people... I've always had the privilege of people sharing the intimate areas of their lives, their problems, their hopes, their dreams. And it is incredible when you're a country doctor like that, you take care of generations of people. But I also do business in the town as well. So
your mission field is divided in that you have this professional area, which is unbelievably opportunistic for you because you have these people coming to you for advice already.
Well, they're friends of mine. You don't take care of somebody for 30 years without them becoming friends.
And
so you share with their lives. And it's a small town, so everybody knows how you live.
And sooner or later, they want to know what it is that makes you unique, makes you peculiar. Why are you so happy all the time? Why do you have so much joy?
Well, Jesus became a part of my life when I was 5. And it wasn't very long before I found that I just could not help but share that.
Even when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. And I can remember when I was in high school, when I can remember pulling over and picking up a drunk on the side of the road. And I just felt like I couldn't leave him there. And I was on a date with a gal, and I know
wait a minute.
It wasn't very exciting.
Wait a minute.
And we drove him. I got his address out of his wallet, took him home, and then I wrote in his Bible and told him that I loved him and that God loved him. And I got a phone call from his wife and a son-in-law the next day thanking me for taking him. But I just remember what an impact that had on that young lady. She said, that is the kindest thing I've ever seen anyone do in my life. She says, why did you do that?
Yes.
And, it just things like that I just took. It's just what you do. Jesus tells you do this, you do it.
Absolutely.
And it's not like it's a difficult thing. It's the opportunities there. You step in.
It's God loves people through us, Yeah.
But I found that we're all the same. We all come like little children.
We're all on a journey.
We're all on a journey to our faith and to find our purpose.
Even those inside the church, the statistics tell us almost half the people in church that are attending church regularly are not saved. And we take it for granted. We're just going on our merry way, not even being sensitive to the people beside us in church, leave alone everywhere else we go.
It's funny that you can be hearers of the word, but it's a decision, and then it's a life.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris, for coming down, flying down here to share your heart with us today. You're so much a part of this ministry. We're going to have Dr. Chris Edwardson from Dallas, Oregon back with us again in the future. Bank on it.